Make sure to turn down your volume in 3, 2.
Some people think too much of themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been done. You ask and you shall receive. It finally took place. I said if there was a freaking video that would expose me or if something would come out, it finally happened. I was in my room. I just had to kick back and, I was finna take a nap or something. And then I get this notification. And I'm like, okay, so what is this going on? So I look at the notification. I'm like, this ain't happening. I'm not seeing this on my phone right now. This is fake. This ain't real. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, males and females, it's happening. The Simp Slayer is here. I got all my accolades and rewards to my side, but that was because of a certain video that I did too. But let me get into this one. This one I was looking forward to. So it all starts out like every situation does with the female from Onlyfans. Sometimes she has problems with the disease like down there. So she lashes out on other people, and it is the second one that has done that. It started with Freaky Fishnets 420, and now it's, if you simp, then you know them. But the Simp Slayer has arrived. I am here. I've been here. So I can't wait to see the simps and the white knights in the comments below very soon. Anyways, I was at work, and then I saw something in my messages. I'm now off work, and also kind of at work, because that's what this is, the Legendary Grand Entertainment stuff. It's like dude job. And I get a reply because I don't check my phone as often, and you guys know this. I've said this enough times. I've also said that I don't go on social media a lot unless it's YouTube, as you guys already know. Because I'm doing so much other things, I don't have time to be on social media 24/7, 365. I'm on my phone or mobile device all the time because I don't work for sex work. Unless you feel what I'm saying, I mean, like, I can do so if y'all want me to, y'all say, just let me know, you feel me? And so, for once in my life, I check my social media, and feminist messages spam to me. Instead, all I see is screen-recorded chat and all this. It's crazy how an OnlyFans model is gonna call me an entitled man. Even say entitled. Real jobs are so nice to have. Anyways, I would show it on the screen, but I'm just gonna show you the video. And of course, as you saw by the background, there's that. Now, I don't care about followers, but I have more followers on social media that I don't even use. Double or triple the amount that this person has. And they're going to say that they are exposing me. Cool. They're just going to have their name publicly on their profile, saying keep doing this type of stuff, whatever this type of stuff is. So I don't understand. If they're posting about on Twitter, which I'll get to later, about anti-man stuff, are they lesbian? Homosexual?
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Because of the stress, even saying y'all's comebacks are so unoriginal. How is this a comeback? Oh, and for the people that are about to say, oh, I didn't know you had Snapchat, this, and that. I have a Snapchat that I just made temporarily, and I don't even know if I will keep it. I'm not really having any thing really working on Snapchat. I've only used it for promotion, and even then it hasn't really worked, and I don't want to spam add people on quick ad. I've been doing that for a little bit now, and it's just not necessarily working, so I'm just going to delete it after this video because it's just not working as well as I kind of hoped it would be, or in general, but and saying that it's coping with a woman's rejection and also tagging me. This is how she think I'm finna feel right now. I got some news for you, not just a minx.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
And apparently I'm entitled, and apparently I'm getting exposed, and it's me coping with a woman's rejection. Completely ignoring what I said first before I even said anything about that. And because I said all that, and then gave them a compliment, which doesn't mean I'm trying to get at them because I'm saying a compliment. A lot of people nowadays over-exaggerate some things. And then when one person cheats, then the other one starts cheating, or because, cheating is more and more, nowadays, and it's increased a lot. Cheating has always been a thing, but it defeats the purpose of a relationship in general. But of course, with that going on, people become more insecure and stay away from cheating and being single and yada yada and all this other like platonic stuff and FWB and all this stupid extra stuff that shouldn't even exist or matter. It should just be simply what it is or what it isn't. Like, go all in or go all out. And it's, of course, mental disorders and a lot of other stuff that goes into it. And, of course, nowadays being negative is a new normal. A lot of things pile on to the reasons why these types of things result in the way they do. A lot of people are sensitive. A lot of people will try to cancel things, and in this way, I guess this person's trying to cancel me by posting it on their public story and posting it, which I don't really understand. I tried reaching out to them on another social media, Instagram, and I've gotten nothing back. And they replied with too many messages at one time. That is impossible. From someone who makes content, and I mean that in two different ways, but makes content for YouTube or streaming, has like 10 to 12 social medias on their link tree, which they also have a link tree. And I replied, where at? Making fun of the whole thing that was said. Kind of odd that too many messages. What exactly does that even mean? Coming from them, if, like I said, they're making content, they have like 12 social medias, they post almost all the time, they have several posts on across those social medias. So anytime she gets a like or a notification or a comment or someone messaging them on top of that, maybe that same person that liked and commented or whatever. Like, let's say that person does it once. Does she say, oh, too many messages? Oh, like, what does that even mean? Like, is there no muting? Is there no, like, putting phone on silence? It's an iPhone. I mean, it's on the side of your phone. It's way easier than Android. There's no excuse to say that there's too many messages. Coming from the person that wanted to hit me up and hit me up first anyways, no proof or evidence to say otherwise. Hundreds of followers, but I'm sending too many messages, quote unquote. I said, is this because I'm not saying one or two words and trying to have a conversation? And is it because I'm trying to have a conversation? My bad for trying to socialize, I guess. Then I gave them advice to get better, basically, and there's that. Of course, if I have to give you advice, life advice especially, to begin with, then that's how you know you're already down the wrong road. Maybe do stuff that you like to do, not profit off of what's trending, and actually do something that you like, and actually do something for your... and have a healthy lifestyle. And now I'm blocked, but they screen recorded my story. I mean, just take a look at this. This is all the social medias here. Look at all these. At the very top, the first thing you see, besides when you go to Twitter/X and it's her promoting her Onlyfans, the very first thing you see is something that says, join the horrible, as in horrible, not like horrible, HORRIBLE, Kittens Discord server. The third thing that they share is the OnlyFans. At the title, it says, slut page. Right after that is Cash App, in parentheses, you know what to do. So am I missing something here? I feel like if they had actual fans and actual people around them, they would have to read the room. Shoot, they wouldn't even last that long anyways socializing. Oh, and by the way, one of their nicknames is Masochist. So by Googling this, is that why they're doing all of this? Is that why they also have the OnlyFans? Or what exactly is the name for? Because later on, as you'll see, they'll make a video about abusive relationships and like domestic violence and stuff, which is weird because later on she asked for a man's approval and a male's approval, so it's like choosing a lot of stuff that contradict with each other. These things disagree with the very thing that they are. But I'll get into that later. They're also going to call themselves a masochist. Then they're going to say how men don't matter and say stuff like just this cringe, freaking overused, like, men's, like, are just, freaking belittling and this and that. Just, I don't know. It would work if she was actually attractive, but...
Oh, but homie's like 7'10". You just said that she was attractive earlier. on text. You must be doing the same thing she is, that you're doing two things that disagree with each other. And you're contradicting yourself.
Well, how she is on the inside and her personality isn't attractive. No, I'm kidding. But overall, that was before I saw the TikTok. I think this person should be themselves and not try to be something that they're not and someone they are not and try so hard. Like me. The homie Zach 710, being who I am and being me. Not being someone I'm not trying to do anything but be myself. Then it even says, quote, seeking out situations that cause suffering or difficulty. Which is oddly weird because besides one of the things that it says, including that, is kind of contradictive, and it's almost like they can't accept the truth. And it kind of ties into egotistical and narcissistic behavior, and I believe psychotic or sociopathic also. And watch, they're going to take that as a compliment. Oh, I'm psychotic and all this other stuff, and they're going to say it in one of their posts, but again, I'll get into that later. And also, it's not a compliment. It's not a good thing. You should probably get help. And believe it or not, as someone that cares, and you can make the excuse saying that I don't care because you didn't get to know me and we didn't even have a full-on conversation. Matter of fact, we didn't even exchange any words for a conversation before you started flipping out. But my messages are open if you decide to change your mind anyhow. From someone that cares about you, I'm saying that you do legitimately need that help. No cap. Or what I said in the message will be. But good thing this person isn't sharing it everywhere because this unprofessionalism is off the charts. Besides Twitter/X, you go to Instagram and the very first thing you see, not the post, if you just go to the very first thing that's from top to bottom, would be the circle thing, and the very first circle thing is called content stuff. And you can assume what that exactly means. Because let's just say it isn't YouTube, especially going to the second post in contact stuff. I mean, that explains everything there. I can't obviously show that on YouTube. Funny how you go to Twitter/X, one of their posts says, quote, I'm too pretty for this earth. That's interesting. Makeup. The wonders you do to some people's minds. And then, of course, this screenshot that says, I love when I get sent pretty things to wear by my simps. Also, you can pause if you decide you wanted to read these. Also, this thing called PayPig or whatever posts, paying her for no reason is the reason you'll get her attention. Oh man, and of course they reposted it. The most likes that they get are about 4. Speaking of pigs, even going so far as to post, quote, subscribe to my Onlyfans page now if you haven't. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it every single time. Why does it say YouTuber? Where? 2 videos! 2 videos! It's like freaking Joshua in the little gamer group calling themselves variety of stuff. Variety this, variety that. I'm the leader of the variety clan, and I deleted it when it was first said by Joshua because he's not a variety anything. And on top of that, they all got it from X Deadly's My Old Channel because Joshua got it from that channel, and then other people that are around Joshua just so happen to start saying that and having that in their bios. So I mean, where do you think that came from? It would come from Joshua coming from me. It's just wild when you constantly say you're better than someone, but all you can do is copy them, and that's your entire like discography, career, everything. But that's Joshua. With this one, they're saying that they a YouTuber with 2 videos. 2 videos in the span of 2 months. They don't take it that serious. Not only that, they don't care about it that much, like Joshua and the little gamer group and all the people around Joshua. They don't take any of it serious because they don't care about YouTube. They don't care about it. I mean, why do you think Joshua keeps repeatedly messing up? And then why do you think he keeps repetitively making fake accounts to support his own channel? Why do you think he kept on breaking the rules of the platform on fake accounts, even getting one age-restricted video and getting that video age-restricted? Like, come on. Prove me wrong. I'm the best of all time. Why is it always these unknown people and channels and whatever they are and what they think they are always try to get attention off me? Like, I know I'm that popular and I know I'm that famous. I know I get that attention and I know I get that much views and I know I get everything positive and everything good and everybody loves it and everybody enjoys what I do and everybody loves it and no one hates it and everybody enjoys it. So it just confuses me. Is there any way that you can get attention and any way that you can be yourself in any way that you can do something with your life instead of just going after me? Like, it just shows that they have nothing else going on in their life and that they don't care about what they do in a YouTube and streaming or, you know, content or whatever. as much as I do. They don't take it that serious, which is completely fine. And some people say that's embarrassing to care about this content or whatever. Everybody has their own opinion, I guess, on things. And not everybody's going to agree on the same thing. Not everybody's going to disagree on the same thing. Everybody is different. And you have to understand that. And I mean, like, it's not a very hard thing to wrap your head around. Some people don't think about that, but everybody's different. So if they don't agree to buying your OnlyFans, you should calm the heck down. Deleting it for good in a week. It's been almost 3 weeks and the OnlyFans page is still up. Oh, and this one's one of my favorites, a suspended account. The only time I got banned was because I got spam reported for people that don't have a sense of humor. Too many didn't. And because they're gamers, they take gaming too seriously. So my first account has been banned, and that's literally the only time I've been banned. I guess if you want to count Toontown Rewritten, if anybody still plays that game, I've already made the video on it, trying to play the game. And really, I can't support the game anymore after that because of that very thing happening. I had to make an entirely new account because I couldn't get into my other one. And I thought at that point, why even play the game anymore? Especially because I got banned, yes, for like, a couple weeks. But I've already explained it in that video a while back. It's actually one of my most popular videos for some reason. And that one isn't even the full video of me explaining everything. Basically, I've never got banned. If anything, spam reported. That's about it. As for Twitter and X, how the heck do you get banned on there? How do you make such an unintelligent move to get banned? So the X-Deadly's clone obviously got suspended and banned, so go figure. But also, whoever this person is replying to got banned. It makes it even funnier if that was a fake botted account that they're replying to for some reason, when you can clearly tell it's someone that isn't a real person. But I mean, there's that. And this person is replying with their Cash App. There's just nothing I need to say to this. I love money. I love making money without showing money. And then on one of their posts, that suspended account, or another suspended account, said something, quote, "This post is from a suspended account." And the OnlyFans model replied, "You can send me a text." So that's a freaking goner. All that money you could have made if you texted them, but no, they had to text you, so you lost money. Oh, well, dang it. And then you just look at, their entire profile, somehow 70 followers, but you look at it and there's just no likes, there's no comments, there's absolutely no one looking at this profile. And on August 6th, they made a tweet that's reposted a quote from someone that says, "Y'all think men deserve rights?" And this person replies, "Definitely not. They're too pathetic for them." I have one answer to this and one answer only. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. I actually meant this.
Teenager! You!
Cares.
Sexist much? Misoginistic much? If you really want to talk about being a model or anything and, oh yeah, he's calling me a model, at least I'm a model and this and that. I didn't choose to do this. I'm just that sexy and attractive, sexiest man in the world for the past 23 years. But this is what happened. And this is a crown. This is my reward for doing modeling. Well, one version of it. Here's this. I mean, it's sitting right here, and then there's another one here. I mean, need I say more? I was only like one of them that I was in, and I won it. And that's also where I got this crown too, except this one actually looks nice, and I like this one. So I'm wearing it because I can. In conclusion, where do I lie in this? It's pretty obvious by far that I just simply don't care. But it's fun, and it is a good excuse to make a video on, so why the heck not? Also, they didn't reply to anything, so I'm just going to delete my text to them, because I tried reaching out to them, and I saw them promoting their YouTube and stuff on their Snapchat before, but of course, I've never paid any mind to it because of what was on there. I'm not interested in the OnlyFans. I've never paid anything for sex work. I don't have an account on Pornhub or anything of that matter, so I mean, that should explain everything there. I don't got the time for that. I don't watch any of that stuff. I'm never interested. I just could care less. For any of the people that are into it, or simps, white knights, any of the people that are into it, then, have fun, I guess. But I'm not, and I don't plan on doing that. And Eddie, at any point in time. And so all I can say to this person is take my advice. If you decide to calm down and stop having a meltdown and you decide you want to actually talk like humans and actually have a conversation, my DMs are open. There's no reason why I would close them or anything of that sort. But I just want to shut anything down that's just misinformation or just, just from a post. And it's obvious if you know me or if you look at my channel, this is just completely childish and immature. Especially if you're going to promote your channel and all that stuff. I think this is the most unprofessional post that you can make. If you're trying to get attention, this is the bad kind of attention. This is the drama and unnecessary kind of attention that you don't want, that doesn't help anything, that's unprofessional, doesn't help anyone, and really, what is the purpose or meaning? What do you get out of it? There's no time to be wasted. It's straight to the point. If you can't accept that truth, that's on you. When I say and ask for proof, evidence, documentation, paperwork, screenshots or screen recordings, this does nothing for anybody. This doesn't help anybody's situation. It's unnecessary. You're not exposing anything. You're not showing anything. The only thing that this was showing is me complimenting someone because I didn't inflate their ego, so they had to do it one way or another, so they had to post about it publicly. So congratulations. Your 15 seconds of fame by using my name and getting attention has it happened. Did it work? No. Even with this video, it didn't work. I'm going to say this in the beginning, too. Don't witch hunt this person. Don't attack this person. Don't be negative toward this person. Matter of fact, I'm going to take out their name in everything that I can and edit their name out. So they, obviously don't get any hate because they don't deserve hate. This is really their mistake that they should fix. And, there's better options of doing anything about the whole thing, as in there's one thing that's just called doing nothing. That would have been one of the best options. This is the way I handled the situation, not in this video, I mean before this video on text. Yeah, so there's not really anything to say. They blocked me on Snapchat, something I never use. But hey, maybe I'll make a freaking Facebook and Snapchat. There's people that want to see me have one and want to follow me. As of right now, I'm going to create one. And the one, if you've seen my name or username on Snapchat right now, if you've seen it on screen, don't add me. It's not worth it, for one, because it's going to be inactive. Because, once again, I feel like if I'm going to have a Snapchat, I have to go all out with promotion. And at the moment, I don't have the best ways of promotion. So, I'll just have a Snapchat just to have it. And if things happen, they happen. But I basically won't be using it at all. I'll be making a Facebook too, so I can stream on the Facebook for one. For two, so I can also promote it. Because I think Facebook's also a way of getting out there. I already have a TikTok, and apparently that's the way to go. So, I kind of have no choice with TikTok. As much as I really, really don't want a TikTok, but I kind of, I gotta do something there. So yeah, I learned nothing from this. There wasn't anything to learn to begin with. I was hoping if I heard the part where I was exposed, it was actually going to expose something. And all it was is, like I said, a compliment, really, is what it all comes down to. And them overreacting. When you see everything, though, there's not really much to say other than just ignoring it. You can look at any other OnlyFans profile and see the same exact thing that you see in this OnlyFans profile.
From Not Just a Minx.
Basically, moral of the story, if you can't have a conversation with someone, firstly, why did you add them? But anyways, that's probably too late to say that, so why even have a conversation with them at first and then say too many messages? How was what I said before that not too many? And also, the words, I don't want to talk, or I'm uninterested, or just any other option than overreacting and then screen recording it and uploading it to your public Snapchat for your Simpson White Knights to see. If that sentence is what I said, then I think that's it for this one. Just kidding, but I don't doubt that I'm gonna get that message from that one dude from that video, but you'll see exactly what I mean later because I don't know why she needs a men's approval, but
approximately 10 hours later.
And I can see all the excuses now in the comments. Oh, you freaking simp for her. Oh, you simp. You complimented her and she didn't like it and she rejected you and you freaking, four-letter word that starts with C that rhymes with luck. You frickin' you simped, and because that she didn't like talking to you, or some reason that she, no matter what, it's something that she didn't like, and you didn't want to accept that, and you guys are new to the channel, aren't you? Welcome. You should subscribe. There's a lot of, anti-simpage on here. I even have a song called Simp or Pimp, just so, you guys are informed, just so you guys know the difference between me and this person's fans, and friends, and family. I don't doubt and won't cast a shadow of doubt on the very fact that that is going to be spammed in my comments section. If anything's going to be in the comments section. Of course, with her massive Twitter following and Instagram following, I was completely worried about my reputation and had to hide for a few days and hours and weeks and not respond to this entire thing. So I was very worried to see how much the YouTube has been going. So of course, I had to check this out. 500 and 200 views, 2 videos. One from 2 months ago and one from 2 weeks ago. And on the front of it, it says SL star T or asterisk plays some game. And I wouldn't doubt that game is sexual too, of course. With 25 subscribers. When they say I'm a clown, I'm like, bet if I could be like homie like this one. And obviously, I'm already going to say it, and might as well say this too while I'm at it. If you enjoy this channel that I'm showing, and if you enjoy their content or are interested in what they do, go ahead and go look at their channel. Go look at what they do. I mean, if that's what you really are interested in. Because, I mean, that's just not what the video's about. So, I mean, like, if you really like what they do anyways, then that's all up to you. I'm not going to force you or tell you to not go subscribe to them or not go do any of that. If anything, subscribe to me, but, I mean, this is just what this person did, and it's obviously a bad move from a bad person, so I don't suggest or recommend their channel. Also, I'm just straight up not interested. Once again, I mean, I've explained I don't know how many times during this video that I don't buy sex work. I just could care less about any of that. I have so much more stuff to do, and I run a business, and I'm the president of it, and I'm just straight up not interested in any of the content that I see. Again, if you are interested anyways for some reason, then you can go ahead and check out their channel. I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'd rather you not do that, because unless you're addicted to looking up corn on the internet, I mean, just be straight up. What exactly is very, like, outstanding about this person and what they do? There's nothing there to really look at or to be interested in or just to straight up care about. They don't care about what they do enough to actually put out stuff out there. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, that's obvious, but I don't have to explain that to people that have eyes. I mean, there's 2 videos, and there's like a Twitch that's no schedule, nothing about the Twitch. So, I mean, what do you even, like, when you subscribe or follow him on Twitch or YouTube, what are you even subscribing or following for when nothing was uploaded, nothing has been uploaded, and there's no note if anything's going to be uploaded? So it doesn't really make sense to me why you would want to subscribe or follow them. And plus, they're spending their free time and spending the time they could be making videos or could be streaming by doing all of this. They don't do anything besides take pictures and selfies, and then, of course, the Onlyfans. That's their entire profile. So I wouldn't agree or understand, but if that's what you're into and you want to do that, go all for it. Unless you just don't care and you think that she's attractive or something, then do what you do. I'm glad search histories are not public for that very reason. But anyways, let's move on. I can't even read this. What are these colors? I mean, like, it's so... These colors are just not visually pleasing at all. Adorable? Is it supposed to be adorable? See, I understand a link tree, but I also don't. Like, is it that hard to just look up people's about section and just find that in general? I just feel like it's just something that also does make sense because it's a little bit easier to have all of it in one place. But at the very same exact time, I just feel like people have just gotten lazy. I mean, just look at that. Oh man, this is just too much for me. I literally just, I gotta change my pants, guys. Hold on. I gotta be right back. Oh, that's better. I'm gonna bet most of the followers are on TikTok in this one. Oh, and quick side note, if their career just started, this is one of the worst ways to get exposure. Matter of fact, I mean, I talked about it a little bit earlier. This is one of the worst things you can do, is just to randomly talk bad on someone. Okay, yep, 4 followers. I thought there would be like a lot more than, 4 followers or something. But, another thing is, if they just started or whatever, all of it's not going to be there exactly. I think TikTok, if not Twitch, then TikTok's going to have the most, and that's what I just said. I mean, of course there's hundreds of views on the YouTube, so, I mean, there could be a chance that they paid money to get that promoted, either that or the fact that she just got lucky with views. Because of how she is and what she does and how she portrays herself. I feel like this is like a Jax Films to SS Sniper Wolf thing going on here. That if you didn't know what was going on then, well. Ooh, this juice hitting. It's hitting, Slam.
Ha ha! This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
It's smacking. I would go far to say it's dapping. See, there it is. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, man. Look at this. Two posts. How much you guys want to bet that this one's about me? Oh, man. TikTok. I got posted on TikTok, man. How much views does this have? If men are weird, how do you get money? If there was only females, you wouldn't be making as much money. Ooh, stay safe, ladies. Stay safe, because everything I say on my Twitter and everything that I have an opinion on completely contradicts this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 4 minutes. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes. I already won. I was going to leave a comment saying that you could have tagged me, but I'm not even going to do that. 4 minutes. Oh my gosh. I said what I said. Hashtag. I hate TikTok, and this is the very reason why. This is one of the reasons why I hate TikTok. He tries to make you being in the hospital sound self-inflicted or whatever. Love how they say tried because it didn't happen, and that's untrue, obviously. That's why it's tried and didn't actually happen. That's why this comment is completely irrelevant to the video and has no meaning or makes no sense at all, because it has nothing related to anything that I said in the video. Quote, I thought I was the delusional one. I'm gonna just let you guys, you guys figure that one out. The over-exaggeration in this comments is insane. And of course, it wouldn't be as delusional with how many followers? 301 comment on this. That was 11 hours ago. 300 followers with one comment. One comment! So, if it's something that people would really care about, something like this, then you would think that a lot more comments would be like supporting this person if they actually had fans or something. I'm not sure. I love the promotion though, so let's check this very important video out.
Okay, so I'm gonna start this video off by saying there's a reason why the dating scene is straight now. It's
the dating scene? The dating scene? Oh my, where did this even come from? I didn't even know this video was made. I love how they said that they rejected me, but then they're instantly, in the first 5 seconds, 10 seconds, they're talking about the dating scene. This is 4 minutes long. I just woke up. I'm not gonna sit through the entire... Gotta do it for the fans, audience, and everybody that loves what I do. Gotta do it for the video.
because of men like this that I'm about to bring up. So...
Because I didn't simp. Yep. Because I didn't simp, this is incel behavior. Because you didn't get your way and I didn't pay you for your OnlyFans. This is what you do to every single person that denies buying your OnlyFans. You make an entire post about them. It was because I was trying to have a conversation with you, and because you can't hold a conversation without bringing up your OnlyFans, without acting entitled, this is apparently... What?
I had this dude on my Snap because I was on Facebook dating.
Which, just so you guys know, there is another male in the room that you'll find out later. But there's another male in the room while she's saying this. So if she's with that person, or if that's a relative, either way, it makes what happens later worse, and you'll see what I mean. Completely hilarious, though.
And before I swore off men because of reasons like what I'm about to bring up, but anyway. Had this dude on my Snap.
I don't even use Facebook dating. Is that how she's on my Snap? I thought I added them off of Quick Add. I didn't even know. That's how much I don't care about it. I don't even use Facebook. How did I accidentally put my socials on there? I'm gonna have to delete that. Do I still have that? I'm gonna have to do something about that. Adding me off Facebook dating. I said this on multiple occasions for a multitude of times, and I've said this so many times before because that's just what it is. And that very thing that is what it is, or what that is I don't use any social media as much as I use YouTube. YouTube is my primary social media that I use. Yes, I have Instagram. Yes, I have Twitter, and sometimes I post on there updates and just random stuff to keep you guys informed and something actually interesting. No nakedness, just straight up bestness. You can't get any better than what I do. So for anybody to even think that, I'd love to see it, because it never happened and will never happen for as long as you exist. If you think so, you're delusional, need very serious help, and you need to go to prison, and a psych ward, and a mental institution, and jail for the longest period and longest sentences there is, if you think that. Because at that point, you would be a zombie. You wouldn't be a human being. Matter of fact, you'd be a Call of Duty zombie. Reminds me of a bird. The dating scene is bad for this. When did I say I wanted to date you? We never even talked for another thing. Also, who said I wanted to date or was not single or just in general dating anything related to dating? Who said I was doing that to begin with? No proof or evidence, man. And to think about that this wouldn't even be happening if you didn't like me on the dating site. Keep in mind, for someone that matched with me or whatever happened there, because I don't even use Facebook dating for one, but for someone to actually go through liking me in the process, go through all of looking at my profile and liking me, swiping right, whatever the case may be, just to say that I got rejected because you couldn't hold a conversation. All I did was just try talking to you. No dating, no nothing, just talk to you like a normal conversation, and because that you didn't want to have a conversation and couldn't just be clear about that, you make this video, you screenshot my entire profile, you screen record it, and then you expect your however many followers, like maybe 400 if any, and all your Simpson White Knights to comment. And out of TikTok, out of all places, I would think that, this would actually make numbers if it mattered, but there's 6 likes on it out of 300 people. Once again, I'm going to keep reminding you, 300 people and 1 comment. Who are you making this post for? And this is 4 minutes too. Wait until we go to Twitter/X though. The numbers there. Again, Joshua's mom called this a crazy family. No, it's just crazy me, mijo. And mija, I'm just freaking best of all time. Like, there's no other way around it. I'm just the best of the best. You can't get any better than me. So if you freaking loose, then you can't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just freaking, do all this stuff just because you loose. You know what I'm saying? Just, do something else. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And just for all the deaf people out there, I'm saying loose, not lose. Those are very 2 different sounding words, and I probably just made it ever so more clear because I just said it the way I did. And I'm saying another O in lose, which, yes, lose and loose. Both of those things are a thing here, play a part in this. If I get in a relationship with anybody, they would not be even thinking about any of this stuff in any universe or lifetime or any freaking timeline. This wouldn't even be thought of to being done. Because they'd be just, in the best of the best worlds, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would just be the best for them, but, it's all up to them. That's if they want to be happy. But that's just, me going a little bit in depth of all that. I'm not sharing no secrets or how I do what I do or just what I do. It just works no matter what. Because, that's if I choose someone, and that's what if I do that, you know what I'm saying? So, that's just if that happens, you feel me? So, yeah. 4 minutes because apparently I'm the one who got rejected. I don't even know who this person is or how they even got on my old Snapchat. The only Snapchat I have now, which on the screen, by the way, I finally have my first Snapchat officially. The other ones were just like ones in the past during school. And I say the other ones because it's kind of like the whole YouTube thing. I had changed my name and, made another account. It's a whole weird process. But I only have one. I had this one for a little bit just to have it. And I didn't even use it enough to say I even used it because I didn't even really have one because I barely went on Snapchat. And then if someone quick added me, I added them. But I got informed that if you do that to people that aren't even real people, they can do some like stuff to your account, and I'm not down with that. I probably shouldn't have started adding people anyways because of stuff like this, the dating scene. So if this was over dating, and this was over you liking me, by the way, you had to like me to get here. Basically, swipe right is what I mean by that, and you had to have liked me some way, shape, or form to even get here. So how are you even going to talk about rejection? Because this is what this is all about, apparently, because even in the text messages it says, because I rejected this guy, this is what's going on. That was the only conversation that I tried to have with this person, and it didn't even become a conversation because of this. What confuses me, too, is, like, I don't even have to move on because I don't care. But why can't they move on? If they didn't like me that much, as they say, if they didn't have any feelings or anything like that, you would think that they would just move on and, you know, go to the next one, because obviously they have a lot of people in line. Let's be realistic here. I mean, how do you figure she gets paid? Oh, wait, nope, not an official contract job. So how are you lashing out on me and having an emotional breakdown, mental, psychotic freaking meltdown on a video because you didn't like how I texted? But like I said before, all those notifications, though, oh, those aren't annoying, or those aren't too much, you know, all those notifications from other people and all this weren't too much. But if they're saying too many messages because they don't like me, so they don't care how many messages I send, because if they liked me, they wouldn't have said that. If they didn't even like me to begin with, how did I even get these messages? How did we get here from the whole dating or whatever the freak? Like, what is this? What is this? But apparently I'm in the wrong. Oh no. I could just very well ignore this. I mean, this is 4 minutes long over apparently a rejection. So, I mean, you tell me what you guys feel about this, but
I hardly ever messaged him, but he would message me here and there.
here and there. What are you on about? I would love to see the proof. Show the proof of that, because I've only had one conversation here and there, already entitled and talking about stuff that isn't true. But apparently I'm the delusional one. Stay safe, ladies. Because boo! I scared her with the job application, and it scared her, so she's just warning other people out there when I scare them with job applications. If you're gonna go as far as accuse a freaking popular streamer and a famous influencer, famous celebrity person like as myself, you might as well bring some proof and evidence, otherwise no one's gonna care.
And I like one word answer, or, you know, clearly, blatantly not, like, interested, because, like,
Interested. Yeah, but, you know, it's not like we added each other because of dating or Facebook dating. It's not like that at all. Like, you couldn't have been interested at all to even get to this point. She already knows that she's wrong. She's, like, trying to think of how to make this make sense and to make it any believable at all, and she's doing a very bad job of it. It's incredibly cringe to even be in the thought process of how you want to do this video when you don't even know what to say, and you're trying your absolute hardest to try to make this person sound as bad as you think they are because they didn't want to see your OnlyFans, and you can't just have a conversation with someone. Putting all this freaking work into something that just does not matter at all. It's not that serious or deep, and it just shows how much you don't care about everything else you do, and it's only when you try to get attention, and that's the only thing you care about, because you don't care about any content. You only care about your OnlyFans, and you only care about, I can't say that 3-letter word that rhymes with Bex, but that's it. And you put it all together, it's all about something about dating. Why can't you just move on to the next person? And then on top of that, it really is over how you can't have a conversation with someone. Delusional. And make this sound like, you know, oh, woe is me, feel bad for me, and try to guilt trip me into saying that I'm a bad person because I tried to have a conversation with them. This is literally what this is. I cannot believe this is even a video. Why is this made? Go on.
And
Oh, nope, she didn't elaborate. She doesn't know what she's talking about. They didn't elaborate. They don't know what they're talking about. Obviously edit out the she and, you know, that female stuff so I can get avoided of sexist and misogynistic stuff. Speaking of being sexist and misogynistic, here's a prime example.
he messages me, and
Yep.
I reply or whatever.
Or whatever, because that's just how important it is, right? Not like we got here because you liked me and added me because of Facebook dating or whatever, which, again, there's no proof of that, so I don't even know, like, how that's even a thing. And I don't even use Facebook, so once again, how am I even on Facebook dating? Don't you have to create a profile for that? Like a new profile, but like, never mind.
Only sent like 2 messages to him and
And let me guess, I sent the double the amount, so it's a complete problem. Now that you're actually getting attention and people talking to you and texting you and your messages are blowing up, you just don't like the attention. You just don't like any of that. It's not like you have 12 social medias on a Linktree page or anything. It's not like you get notifications for that. But because one person texts you a couple more times than maybe you're used to, I don't know, that just doesn't make any sense to me why it's a problem because I texted a couple more times. It's messaging. If you don't like someone messaging you, you could have just began with, I'm not interested. If you weren't interested, you could have began with that. You could have not swiped right. You could have not met me off of Facebook. It's so weird because it's like you couldn't have got here without feeling a certain way. And then now all of a sudden it's the opposite way just because I asked you to have a conversation and because I'm not saying less things or doing it exactly how you want it. The world does not revolve around you, person. Egotistical narcissism go quite a ways.
last one was basically like saying like, dude, you're sending a little too many messages at one time for me, or like, cool it, you know.
Does she have a filter?
And
Never mind, edit that out. That's just how I message. That's just simply how I message. That's how I do it in comment sections. That's just how I do it. And, you know, you said 3 words. You didn't say that it was... You said 3 words, too many messages. All you did was point out that there were a little bit... All you did was point out basically like a little bit more messages than, I guess, instead of just putting all in one. I don't know how else to explain that. And like, okay, you could have just been like, I don't really like how you're sending too many messages. If you said that, that would have been all you needed to do. But you just said too many messages. It wasn't even a full sentence. You didn't even say specifically what the issue was that you apparently had. You just went in and just said too many messages and then went about your day and then went out to do other stuff. So I'm guessing that this is incel behavior, and because I didn't pay you for your OnlyFans and I didn't give you money, that all of a sudden I'm just at the bottom tier. You know, it's just men. It's always men. You know, men's the problem. I thought we were done with this like whole feminist thing in like 2017. Like, feminists, exactly, for the example, for the analogy of basically excuses and just entitlement. I thought this was like, you know, a part of the dank memes back in the day. I thought that was done. That was like 7-8 years ago, but they're still around, and this is a prime example of that. And this is an example of that. Because, of course, edit out the prime.
he basically just went off. Like, he went off for, like, just that message. Like, only 2 messages, and this dude goes off. So, naturally.
So, apparently, that's going off. Is asking to have a conversation because I have you added. So, if I added you, I'm going to talk to you. We're going to conversate. That's how normal humans did it before the internet, before electronics. If there was no internet or electronics, we would have had a conversation one way or another, because that's just how, you know, it would have went anyways, because if we texted, it would have happened. That is if we were around each other. That's just what it is. I mean, then again, you're the one who liked me and liked me on Facebook dating or whatever it was, or swiped right and had to go all the way to my Snapchat to add me, because it's 50-50. One person has to add the person and the other one has to accept it. I don't even know who this person is, and I do not remember adding them unless it was off quick add. And either way basically shows how much I care. Is just if you add someone off quick add, you're just adding random people, just to talk to, just to be friends. That's what I do. So, I mean, there's that. So there's this is just over dramatizing the entire thing. And this is a complete over exaggeration of me asking to have a conversation. And because I didn't give them money, this is how they act.
Because I like to stir the pot sometimes. I decided to screen record it and post it on my public Snap story.
So I tried to relate to them and talk about how I was at this exact hospital. Just, normal conversation, try to be friends. Obviously, that isn't what happened, and that wasn't the case. You can tell by the name that, obviously, I call myself the Emperor Vampire. That is me. And then I said, that's coincidental. And they said, not really. The bags under her eyes. And she doesn't even work a job, and she already doesn't get sleep. Doesn't contribute to society or do anything at all. And she just stays on the phone, I don't doubt, 24/7. This is what happens when you don't socialize enough. Or this is what happens also when you don't socialize. This is what happens when you don't go outside to get simps. And you can't even use the excuse that COVID's going on because it's not anymore. So you stay inside, do OnlyFans, stay inside, that's it. And it's like, bruh, what? I don't have to explain this because it's just common sense and self-explanatory. And if you know me, you would know this fact. But I've been around a lot of people over the 20 years, over the 2 decades that I've been here. And in multiple different states, I've been around multiple different events and so many people and so many experiences. And people have their own problems. And with the world having its own problems going on right now and everything going on, this is what this person's uploading and choosing to put their time in. And then publicly showing as there's bigger problems in the world. This isn't even a problem at all. I'm just saying bigger problems in general. But then they see this as a problem to the point where they have to upload this. But apparently I'm entitled, and apparently I'd care about this much about this whole thing. I don't think that's even proven. I mean, if I'm saying I don't care, then how is it otherwise? An hour into editing and I'm already freaking tired of this.
And that. The hospital in my town almost did that to me.
I said, why? That really sucks. Sorry. Because, obviously, when it's someone's well-being and they almost, went up and frickin' weren't here anymore, obviously it's important. I don't, wish bad things on anybody. I don't have hate. There's no hate. Nothing negative. That's if you don't know me, basically like this situation, and that's exactly what it is, because if you don't get to know me, this is the reactions that people have when they are just terminally online, or they don't get what they want, or they're egotistical, narcissistic, and in this situation, sexist, misogynistic, slandering my name, defamation of character, and just making it up to be more than it is. And I said, where's the too many messages? Because I'm just having a conversation with you. If you feel so entitled that you can't have a conversation with someone, why are you even on Snapchat replying to people? Let alone have other social medias. What? If you can't even have a conversation with someone, how do you even make money if you don't talk to people? Because if you're using your Snapchat to promote your OnlyFans or to promote your little, job, I can't even call it a job, your little thing going on, then why are you replying to people that didn't even talk about buying your freaking link or you're buying your page or anything? It just doesn't make any sense to me, because you can't even use that excuse. So I was like, where's the too many messages? And I'm saying, because I'm not saying 1 or 2 words and trying to have a conversation. I just explained that right then. And I'm like, I can see the problem. And then I give them another compliment. And I say, you need to get your life together and not be like that, and you'll be living way better. Listen or don't. They obviously don't listen, and they make matters worse. They make things worse for themselves. So, yeah. And I guess this is caused of stress. And they're going to go on a 3-minute rant of things that don't even make any sense. Like Joshua. They just get straight up stressed out over simple words, and they act like I did the worst things known to mankind and the worst things to them. It's just cringe, unprofessional, immature, delusional. This is a complete waste of time for anybody to watch that video. And of course people will, and of course people are going to be like that, because that's what sheep and zombies are. That's why I call them Call of Duty zombies. So I mean, they all look the same, they are the same, they act the same, etc. Screen recorded.
tag him in it.
So weird. You know, you have to be as weird as me to like me and swipe right and to add me, but, you know, I'm the only weird one. It's not like, you know, you added me or anything, because, again, I don't even know who this person is. Let's not forget the fact, in the beginning of the video, they said how the dating scene is bad right now, and dating and basically admitting that this wouldn't have happened without her doing what she did, without she being one of the reasons this happened. Basically just straight up contradicting everything she's about to say. So even in the beginning, you can tell that it's a waste of time, and it's already going to be completely contradictive, completely Call of Duty zombie footage right here. Like, no wonder it was a meme back in the day, because now I'm bringing it up in a new way nowadays. Deja vu. But then again, I am the best, so. And if you disagree, ooh, dang, about that. You didn't get to know me. You didn't get to know me at all, so you can't say anything about me because you didn't even get to know me. You had a few words exchange, and then you act like you know my entire life. You know every fact, you know every little thing. Like, no, you're wrong.
Because y'all need to know what these kind of guys are like. And
You didn't even get to know me. How is this how I'm like? Because I didn't talk to you or talk about buying your OnlyFans, this is how I am? Okay. There's no one like me, not Justin Minks. WWE, SmackDown, shut your mouth. For the record, Justin Minks is also more attractive. Also, why is everything named Minks? Like, every person, like, there's a black cat named Minks, and then these two? What the freaking dick? Stay safe, ladies. This is so... What is this? Come on, bro.
I don't care about whether I'm exposing.
And there's a vape in her hand. Okay, alright. That's it. No more. That's that. The vaping, that's all. That's all. Frickin' reach for the vape. Frickin' the vape. There's a vape. That's it. Video done. Hit the outro. Like, I truly... Y'all gotta be playing with me, bruh. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. They're doing drugs. They're doing vape. Nicotine, tobacco, any form of smoking, any form of drugs is drugs. If you smoke it, it's a drug. I don't care. Of course. A part of the problem. And they can't accept that they are a part of the problem, even when explained to them ever so slightly. And that's exactly why I say I see the problem. And now everybody's going to know the problem because I'm making this video. This is a complete waste of time, I know, but I was not expecting an entire 4-minute TikTok video, and for 2 minutes hasn't said anything noteworthy.
I don't care about whether I'm exposing them or not. But anyways, I'm going to put the messages that he went off on, and basically just...
There's not realize what they're doing and realize their mistakes. And this is why I said I see the problem. There you go.
Show you guys everything. I'm sending you guys everything on this.
You guys? You mean the one comment out of 300 followers? You add all of them up like around maybe 400? 370? What? What? You guys? Showing you guys? Who is you guys? The simps?
Who?
A lot of people.
Oh, okay. This is the one they meant. So this part basically has nothing to do with the video. Really, it's just me elaborating more on what I meant by the whole thing without exactly saying what the problem is, but just trying to give him life advice and just advice in general of how to go about this whole thing, because I've been making content for over a decade now, and really, you know, I've been around it all my life and I've been doing it all my life. So really, when it comes all down to it, you can't try to come at me thinking that a video like this is going to do anything for anyone. Like, once again, if you had any way of venting, you have all the stuff that you have all your simps and all that money, so you've not bought anything to make yourself feel better to the point where you use your phone and you upload a video like this of going online. Like, obviously, you're making the wrong choices here. This is what I said, that you need to work on your life more. That's exactly the words I said, because that's exactly what needs to happen. That's why I said those things, and really, I'm just going to be putting out the highlights of this whole thing, so, yeah. and then they show my YouTube, they show all of this stuff. Nice. Congrats. Stay safe out there. All I do is promote my Snap, and they're just like, oh man, he's showing his freaking YouTube and stuff. I gotta post this. I gotta show them. Stay safe. This only happened with you. So unless they're exactly like you or clones of you, there's nothing that's going to have the same type of result as when I talked with you. Where are you trying to go with stay safe, ladies? This is what I'm talking about with the whole feminist thing. Everybody that saw that video that Not Just a Meeks did, and everyone that reacts to that video and how they feel right after watching her video that promotes me for some reason, they're going to feel like this. Anyways, what makes you think it's going to be the same for everybody else when they talk to me, unless they talk to me about this situation? Where do you... What? I didn't buy her OnlyFans, and this is how she wants me to feel, and this is how she thinks I'm finna feel. I'm sorry. Literally working at my job right now, and freaking facts are being made. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't even know. The fact that they went as far as they went so far just because I asked them to have a conversation, and some people are just uneducated, bro, and it's a little weird because it's like, you know, they just don't socialize enough to understand like normal human reactions. And normal, like how you reacted? Yes, that's normal. I know that you're not sober enough to understand how normal is, but yes, normal. I know it's you know, a lot different because you're finally talking to someone that isn't simping for you, and you're finally talking to people that don't follow your every move, that don't follow all your social medias, that don't follow every word you say, and aren't sheep, and don't do as you say. So if you weren't entitled, you wouldn't even talk about this the way you do. You wouldn't even do any of this. You continue to prove me right and portray yourself as entitled, trying to apparently expose me when all you do is prove everything that I'm saying right as more time goes on. Probably gonna end up worse if they continue acting like this, making more mistakes. Mistakes like interacting with people as yourself. Which, once again, it's funny because that wouldn't have happened if you didn't interact with me at all, and also if you didn't add me. It all goes back to you, and you just cannot accept that it is your fault that this all happened. And yes, it is a mistake because I'm going to be showing this to an actual audience. Like, what exactly do you do? Like, is it just the OnlyFans? Is it just, like, talk videos? Like a just chatting type thing on Twitch? Because all I ever see on all of your social medias, all I see is you promote your OnlyFans, and it's just basically OnlyFans. So if you don't care about everything else and it's only the OnlyFans, then what are we doing here? This is exactly Jack's Films, SS Sniper Wolf. Except SS Sniper Wolf actually at least does a little bit of something. As I get messages like this, I make more than their entire check for every week that they work. Oh man, the no one cares and the clown emoji. You know, no one cares even though this video is 4 minutes and isn't even of themselves. It's mostly my video. More than half of this video is just what I made and what I have. If no one cared, and if your feelings weren't hurt, you wouldn't have made this video to begin with. I love the no one cares as, once again, this video is 4 minutes long. You post this on 2 different social medias, Snapchat and TikTok, and then you proceed to say that I don't care. But yet, this video isn't from TikTok, is it? No, it's from an entirely different social media. So, from 2 social medias you are recording and posting this video off of, probably because most of your simps are on TikTok, and somehow 300 followers leads me to believe that someone's been buying followers. Uh-oh. Posting the same exact things of just what gets numbers anyways, because it's like the hot tub streams on Twitch. I mean, let's be realistic. Besides the fact that this person's an OnlyFans person. Crazy way of getting attention. You know, you just seek that much attention, huh? You just have to have that attention. Shouldn't you be, you know, like resting right now? Like, why are you texting me? You were messaging me. This, again, wouldn't have happened if you did not respond. If you didn't message me. And yes, at first, I did start the conversation because I wanted to have a conversation. If you were uninterested, you wouldn't have added me. If you were uninterested, you wouldn't have swiped right and liked me on Facebook Dating or whatever. If you were uninterested, or this uninterested, or not interested like you say, we wouldn't be here right now. But, I mean... You start off the video with that, so after that, I mean, people should see how this is gonna go. Ah, yes, the troll. Never gets old.
Also, keep in mind, this dude is also doing YouTube.
Actually, I do more than YouTube, but thanks for the promotion. I've been doing this way before you even thought of doing it during COVID. I know this is new to you, and I know you're not, again, used to this whole thing of being rejected, and because you got rejected probably for the first time, you just couldn't handle the fact that I did not pay you for your OnlyFans. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, just bandwagon with the meaning, because you can't explain the entire thing, you can't break it down, you can't deconstruct it. Just a gamer name, you know, just call it a gamer word or whatever. You know, don't actually get into detail, don't actually explain how you feel, just say a few sentences just to make time for a video.
No normal guy does this.
I'm sure.
Marshall.
What is she covering? Wait, who is that? Who the heck is that? What does he have to do with the situation?
Does normal guys do this?
You need his approval? You have a cross on the wall and you're doing OnlyFans. Calm the heck down. Point proven. You needed his approval. I can't. That's the end of the video. Oh my, that's it. And you call me entitled. You say that I'm entitled. You needed someone's approval. You could have done that entire video of someone that had something to do with it being you and me. And the very fact you needed someone's approval with someone else in the room is just freaking wild to me. That's crazy that you think that anybody would actually care that much because you got rejected and because I'm not buying your OnlyFans. That's insane. Yeah, just show the random guy that obviously wouldn't understand. I mean, if he's in the same room of you, yes. He's not going to understand. I bet you he's on his phone on TikTok right now. Just the fact that he's on his phone really explains it all. And who the freak is that? I love this. This is completely rich. I love this so much. I can't believe someone would be so devoted and such a fan that they would make an entire 4-minute video. Saying absolutely nothing. No proof or evidence, just nothing there. No substance. The fact that they needed someone's approval, let alone a male's approval. Wasn't there a post that said men doesn't deserve rights and all this stuff that's like anti-men? We'll get into that way later, but hold on. Keep that in mind, people. Keep that in mind, don't forget. Someone's approval to make them think they're right. Oh my. Point proven. All you did was show my messages of me rejecting you, and that's it. I mean, how am I saying anything bad? You literally call yourself a... Can I even say that on YouTube? A 4-letter word that rhymes with butt or mutt, and you call yourself a YouTuber. You have 2 videos up. In the span of 2 months, you've made 2 videos. I'm just playing a sexual game. I didn't even watch the video, and I freaking bet that's what it's about. Why is it even in your profile? And if that's your boyfriend or significant other or whatever, and he's encouraging this, then it makes so much sense. But no, I'm not like normal men. So, I mean, at least you know now. Guess people gotta find out one way or another. It's also weird that on your Twitter, you repost stuff about, oh, men don't matter and men don't deserve rights and all of this and all this stuff about men not mattering and saying that this is men are weird and this and that. But at the very exact same time, you needed a man's approval? Wait, I thought men's rights didn't matter. I thought they can't be right because you don't want to give them rights, but you needed a man's approval to prove yourself right? But I thought that they didn't deserve rights, and I thought that men are weird and all this stuff, and the dating stuff is so weird right now, and this and this and that. It's so weird because I feel like if I ever use a dating app, right? I'm just saying, for example, if I used a dating app, you would think that we would have conversation, we would talk, you know, I would spend time with them, you know what I'm saying, just for an example. But obviously, because I don't know this person, and they randomly added me, just because I didn't give them the treatment they wanted, that special treatment because they're used to getting that and used to getting money, because I'm the first person to not do that, this is how you behave. Which, by the way, this one right here says mental illness on it, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I mean, just look at these hashtags. Yandere, emo baddie, hashtag YouTuber. Why is there so much stuff about saying that they're a YouTuber? They have 2 videos. They have 2 videos up. Come on. Stay safe, ladies. Men's opinion don't matter, but I needed a men's opinion in the last part of that video. So they do matter, but they don't. I can't really choose, even though it's, you know, 2 conflicting things that contradict one another. It's hard to choose. But it's easy to choose. The fact that it says YouTuber, 2 videos. You post on every other social media more than on YouTube. except Twitch. Twitch doesn't have really anything there, but if anything, they use TikTok and Instagram the most. So this says, if this gets me canceled, I genuinely don't care. It's 6 minutes long. Okay, let's see if this is worth watching. If it's not, I'm going to take it out of the video.
My part. Okay.
Oh, yeah, couldn't do a video without the cleavage. Yep. And the entitlement starts. Good thing it's not even on the video. Is there a speed up?
By everything my friend is. As someone who falls into relationships fairly quickly, like very quickly.
Oh, you go into relationships quickly and you're an Onlyfans person. But I'm in the wrong for giving you a compliment 2 times. 2 times I gave you a compliment, and you've apparently added me from Facebook dating or whatever. No matter what, you have to match with someone to find them. Unless, you see them and then you look up their profile, and then, you go to their Snapchat, and then add them. So even if this person didn't match up with me on Facebook dating, apparently, I'm just going off what they're saying here. If they didn't match with me, let's just say that, for example, they had to have went all the way and did the work to add me. They had to have added me in one way or another. Obviously, there's no proof or evidence to back up this person's claims or anything. But, I mean, it doesn't even go that far anyways. But, jumping into relationships quickly? But me giving you a compliment is too much? And is apparently not good behavior? That's the video. That's the video. There's nothing I gotta say here. As a joke or a meme. There's no way. There's no way, y'all. There's no way. I don't believe it, yo. This isn't real. This isn't actually. This is why I don't like TikTok. Because the people that are on TikTok, this is exactly why I don't use it. People might say, oh, you've had TikTok before and you did videos and you have a TikTok and it's always going to result in, okay, but it doesn't mean I like it just because I'm using it. And just because I'm on a social media or I'm on something doesn't mean that I like it. And then this person, which was the person on the other one, side note, I'm so proud you're realizing and learning from your past and healing.
What do you mean by that?
The bag's under her eyes. She needs sleep. Crazy how she knows this information, but me trying to have a conversation and giving them a compliment twice, signs of something. Apparently, those things are signs of bad behavior to this person, or, anything that's bad or whatever. Apparently to this person that's saying this, by the way. Just to make everything crystal clear.
Yep. Has been fallen into very quickly. Yep. And did they show signs of abusive tendencies? Yep. Yes, they did in many ways. Yep. Many ways. Never physically.
Luckily, because I'm insane and I will kill them.
So you're a liar.
I'm just gonna leave that there. But apparently what I did is so bad, by the way. So, even though they have experiences with people that are literally worse than I am, apparently me trying to have a conversation is of that category and of that level, so. Oh my gosh, get to the point.
Most of the time, I find out how these guys are
by other people who knew them way longer than I did.
And I didn't know because I fell into that and didn't meet or talk to or experience these things with that person.
And if you ask anybody that's around me, including my 300 subscribers, because I'm actually a YouTuber, and you ask anybody that knows me, that's exactly it though, those keywords there, that know me, they would have said that I'm a chill person. If you get to know me, I mean, I'm not gonna, speak for them. Go ahead and ask them yourself if you like. If you don't lash out, if any mental problems happen, I mean, you literally have a post called mental illness. Apparently, that's bad behavior.
To those who want to come onto the internet and come onto a children's app.
Freaking those who want to come on the internet. And apparently TikTok's a children's app. Oh, those who want to come on the internet. Hold on, I gotta hear them out. Hold on. What are they gonna say?
Come onto a children's app and just bully people for...
Hold on, hold up. This is the same person? Wait, this is the same person who can't have a conversation and bringing other people into it and cyberbullying me with a video and bringing other people into it. It was just myself. I haven't made a video with other people. I didn't bring anybody else into it. Also because those people have working, paying jobs and they're getting paid a lot of money. You know, nothing like they're doing photo shoots because they're actual models, but really they're using their bodies to, you know, work stuff, move stuff, build stuff for companies, work for companies, own the companies, all that other stuff in general, some even in the army, which again I don't have to explain, but just for an example. Oh, but when I try to have a conversation with someone and because I don't buy their OnlyFans, they get mad and then they start bullying me, but that's not a problem. But oh, all those other people that bully, you know, they can't do that, but I can do that. And I could do it with other people and get people on it and have more and more people bully. But the other people, they should not do that. This is a freaking children's app. That is proven. That is facts. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All the people spreading hate and bullying my friend for...
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Oh, all these people, what they're doing is bad. But because I'm not paying you, you gotta throw a fit and make a post about it. Yeah, this makes so much sense.
No reason.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, can you get to the point?
She is somebody who genuinely will search out guys that wow. Talk to or in a relationship with. No way, really?
But did they pay you for your OnlyFans? Did they pay you? Did they give you money?
If you are one of those people,
I am one of those people.
Who get into a relationship really quickly,
yep, that's all I do.
And it is perfectly
I marry
fine.
multiple women.
You're still together.
Yep.
You're married.
Open
you have
relationship.
together,
Yep,
blah,
exactly.
blah, blah.
Yep. I had families with all of them. So many
Good for
kids.
you.
They wanted so many kids.
Applaud you.
Me
I
too.
am happy for you.
Me too. I
My
applaud you
friend
for your
would be happy
OnlyFans.
for you too, because
Thank you.
that is rare.
Appreciate it.
That is a rare thing.
So can you get to the point?
Do you get the point?
I just don't.
Oh, you're not.
understand
You don't know
how
that you're gonna get to the
people
point. Okay. So
want
you're not.
to
Okay. So there's no point going on here. So I'm just gonna talk over you. I hope you guys are having a legendary grand day. There's basically no reason to watch this. There's no point. This doesn't make any sense at all. Why am I even watching this? This is wasting so many freaking time for everybody. I understand that. I know. I mean, like, you know, I could blur out her name, but at the same time, it just doesn't make sense that she has so much pride and so entitled to think that she has an opinion on anything because she's an OnlyFans creator and because she makes $1. She can make more money at working at McDonald's. So I was going to comment that on her post to work at McDonald's, and she's in therapy. She's in therapy and she's vaping. Who on the platform can I name that's doing the same exact thing right now? What kind of pink bird is doing the same exact thing? Oh my. I just posted about like what happened actually at that hospital, by the way, when I went. And that was the last video I posted. And then funny enough, someone that goes to that same exact hospital, I try to relate to them, be friends, and because I try to hold a conversation, she acts like those people that she's making a post on, that she screenshotted, she's acting like that, and then acts like she isn't a part of the problem. She can't accept responsibility or accountability. She can't just see that when I said listen or not, she should have listened. And then I also said I can see the problem. If I didn't make it any more obvious in this video, then you got a lot of work to do on your life. And once again, when I said about the whole therapy thing, I think I hit it right on the nail. Not in this video, in the Snapchat video that I uploaded just because I can and it was funny.
Even before therapy, though, I knew.
Oh yeah, you knew it all. That's not why you're in therapy, right? You know, you just knew it. You didn't have to go in therapy because you knew all of it. But yeah, no. Anyways, so yeah, this is a freaking, you know, 6-minute video. You know, apparently that she can't do no wrong, and apparently that you know, she's never did any wrong in her life, and she's never made any mistakes. And
because those are ugly actions.
Wait. Repeat that. Say that one more time.
Like. Why? There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. It's gross. You are gross. You are ugly for that. If that's me bullying you, good. your ugliness is something to be bullied for because those are ugly
Whoa,
actions.
whoa. Weren't you just talking about how bullying is bad and people come on the app to bully and because you're defending your friend, but then you do the very same exact thing to them that were apparently bullying your friend, but now bullying's fine when you do it, but they can't bully? This is what I'm talking about. This is where entitlement, ego, and narcissism comes in. Like, do I even need to watch the rest of this? I'm gonna get it over with.
I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what you look like. It doesn't
Yeah, you
matter
do.
what somebody looks like. Your actions
it is.
reflect on how
For you.
look. It's disgusting.
And she hits her vape.
So,
Yep.
anyways.
So obviously, in conclusion, there's nothing here. I'm gonna put in the other clip where I concluded things earlier in the day. I mean, it's the next day now. But yeah, there's nothing that was learned from this video for myself besides basically proving me right. That's about it. And, for this video to show who this person is, I guess. If people want to try doing an expose or exposing, at least get some evidence and proof to back up your claims. Because if you don't have any of that, you're not exposing anything. There's no point in calling it anything related to that. Let's just forget that entire post that she made about people in the comments bullying other people because, it's not like her friend from that also commented on that post, also commented on the post about me, basically doing that exact same thing, while both of them do that exact same thing that basically this other person, that basically not just a mink, says that it's such a bad thing to go on that app to bully other people, but then she goes on that app to bully other people with her friend that goes on that app to bully other people on that kids app or whatever, which is weird that to bully me, but it's to her friend. But I'm entitled because you had one conversation with me and apparently that's how I am, and you've had experiences and apparently I'm just like those experiences and all this other stuff. I mean, like, again, you can't say this is how someone is when you don't even do the research, and I have a YouTube that has all the research you need. Watch those videos. How do I act in those videos? Oh, I act the same exact way. Normal. But that's it from me. Later on, I've never had a video about me in a long time. I think about 2 years. I mean, if you want to count this fake spam accounts that the Alpha Shadow Hot clone Joshua made, then you can say that. But, as far as that goes, really not a public video has been out for a while. So, I mean, for all these videos to even be made, is just people that obviously didn't get to know me and that don't know me. So, in conclusion, find something better to do. If you post this publicly, then it just shows that I'm right. Thanks for watching this part, and I'm going to let the other part play out. Saying that I'm a YouTuber is an understatement. You're forgetting the music, you're forgetting the film, you're forgetting so much more. And before I started doing YouTube 12 years ago, and since then, I've been in film projects, I've been in YouTube videos, I've been doing this for as long as before Google owned YouTube. This was just a really fast video I wanted to make because, I don't know, I can, and also I thought it would be funny to make. Hope you have a legendary grand day. Don't be like this person. If you don't do what they do, then you're already not doing like them, so 2 thumbs up. You're doing really good in life, and make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. I will be having a lot more videos out soon as possible. You already know the jizz of things, and that is not the word I'm going to put in the video, actually. I'm going to edit that out. You already know the gist. So yeah, it's all good. This is a good video, and this is video. So yeah, don't forget, this isn't even all of them, but this is this here. But that's just one frickin' dinner table of things, of just a small frickin', like, not even scratching the surface of awards, achievements, accolades, and so on and so forth. So, that's there just in case if, people forget, or if, people don't know, or if people are interested, just don't forget that. Try to promote. Okay, there we go. Anyhow, anyway, I'm done here. I've had my fun. Yeah, that's something.